I told you this was going to happen. Here comes the reality. When I made my video, okay, a lot of people didn't like it. It wasn't the popular thing. But I'm not going to be a popular Eagles YouTuber. I'm not going to say everything that a lot of Eagle fans are saying. That is the difference between me and some of the other Eagles YouTubers. Shout out to them. They can do what the heck they want on their channel. I told you that the Eagles were not going to give in to Steven Nelson's demands. Unfortunately, I was pretty much right. That the Eagles, first of all, even LB and I, pretty much, the only thing I have an issue with it, and shout out to LB, I was joking with him, I said, I hate you. We were just playing around because he said that he would take Richard Sherman. And the Eagles agree with him that they are not shying away from signing Richard Sherman. That Steven Nelson's not the only cornerback that they're interested in. And the reason why they're not shying away from Richard Sherman is one thing. Because Steven Nelson is not giving up. He thinks he's worth something, and that's fine. But go out there and prove that you're the best. And that's what I said. My video ended up being taken down because I got a copyright from YouTube. So I had to take it down. But a lot of people weren't feeling it. There was no likes, nothing. It was just a lot of people didn't like it. Because it's not the popular thing. Everybody wants to hear, go sign Steven Nelson. He's a good corner. He might be a good corner. But the Eagles don't think that. Richard Sherman wants to play for a contender. Does he think the Eagles are a team that he could win immediately with? Jonathan Gannon and Richard Sherman with this, you add Richard Sherman with big play Slay, would not be a bad move. Richard Sherman's 38 years old. He's not the same anymore. He's not what he was in the Legion of Boom with Seattle. He's getting a lot older. Now, you have seen potential still in him. He still can be a guy that could shut down the one side. We're not asking Richard Sherman, which is a good thing, to play the number one corner position. Darius Slay is. Big play Slay and Richard Sherman would be very, very, very interesting combo. Because if Jim Schwartz was here, I would be upset. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be looking at a cornerback at all. But when you have Jonathan Gannon, who knows how to use his corners the right way, Richard Sherman would be an underrated, good signing. I wouldn't mind it. Listen, I know Steven Nelson's a popular guy that the Eagles want, and he's a popular name that the Eagles fans are begging to have. But the Eagles are not going to up their price for him. Why the Eagles are fighting with Nelson, they're saying, listen, you think you're the only guy that we can go after? Well, here's this one. How about Richard Sherman? Now, Richard Sherman would have to agree to the Eagles. The Eagles could call Richard Sherman up and say, hey, we would want to sign you. But I think with big play Slay in Philly, I think that could help Richard Sherman wanting to play for the Eagles. Because big play Slay and Richard Sherman would be a good combo, a very underrated combo, like I said. Now, Steven Nelson and big play Slay would be a great combo. Wouldn't mind signing Steven Nelson. But the Eagles don't want that. They have to trade Zach Ertz. They still have to find a team for him. Might end up cutting him after all. They can't afford for a cornerback to sit back and demand and ask for more. And Steven Nelson thinks the Eagles are just interested in him. The Eagles say, no, we're not. You can be replaced easily. We don't always, not replaced. You can not be the only cornerback that we could go after. I told you, it's not the popular video. And I don't think it will get as much likes. I probably get dislikes. I don't care. The Eagles will probably sign Richard Sherman when it's all said and done. Because Jonathan Gannon with Richard Sherman would be a very sneaky move. And the Eagles are not looking to sign a cornerback that wants a lot of money. The guy played too much. And it will cost him another team. When I made the video, I said the Eagles don't believe in Steven Nelson, that they are going to up his price. And I said he's playing stupid, childish games. I know what the Eagles are thinking. And they're not going to budge. Especially for a free agent cornerback that's 28 years old. They're not looking to up the price for him, because they would have upped the price immediately if they had the cap space. Number two, even if they did have the cap space, they wouldn't have done it, because they're also wanting to sign players that have good attitudes and they're not selfish. Steven Nelson on Twitter going back and forth with Eagle fans. Not a good look. Demanding that he wants more money. Having a laughing emojis. It's all fun and games until the reality check comes and slaps you in the face. And Steven Nelson just might have lost the Eagles. He might have just lost his opportunity to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. Because if I'm Steven Nelson and I'm looking at this is not because they want Richard Sherman. This is a shot at Steven Nelson. This is a deliberate shot that we can go other options. You pick and choose what you want to do. The Eagles do not want to sign Steven Nelson for the price that he's asking for. Number one, they need cap space. Number two, he's asking for too much. They will go other options, and I will guarantee it. If it might not come true, it is what it is. I might be wrong. But Richard Sherman will be an Eagle when it's all said and done. The writing is on the wall. It just has to present itself. But I believe Richard Sherman will be a Philadelphia Eagle by the next week or two. This will not surprise me. Do I want Richard Sherman? Not really. I'd rather go for Gary Conley. I don't know what's up with Gary Conley. He would be very underrated sign also. But Richard Sherman brings veteran leadership. The Eagles love veteran leadership cornerbacks. And if Steven Nelson's acting like that on Twitter, what makes you think he won't act like that on the field? And that's how the Eagles are looking at it. Now, he might be a great player on the field, but it's your attitude, it's your actions, and what you represent. And if you're on Twitter giggling and thinking you're entitled, no team is going to sign you. They want winners and positive attitude vibes. They don't want a diva, and they don't want a cancer cornerback. They want players that want to win. Darius Slade, I believe, is trying to recruit Nelson, but it's not his call. The Eagles make the big moves. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie the Clown Roseman, or Howie Roseman, according to some Eagle fans, the GM, is making the moves. Not big play safe. Big play safe can recruit anybody he wants. The big moves is upstairs. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman does not feel the same way as Steven Nelson does and wanted more money. And this is a definite shot at Steven Nelson. There's no other way to look at it. Because why would you want to sign Richard Sherman? Because Richard Sherman still has something. Richard Sherman also, I believe, has some ties, if I'm not correct, with Jonathan Gannon. And they see what he did with the 49ers. And they think they could get the same stuff that they saw with the 49ers. That Saleh brought, that is now the New York Jets head coach, that he can bring to Jonathan Gannon's system. Richard Sherman's not bad. He's not the greatest. He's not the same like he was. But he's still something that can be a good depth piece. And he is still a good cornerback. Steven Nelson, that shot was for him. Okay, the Eagles are not playing with Steven Nelson. They don't care about what he wants. They're like, listen, we have other options. And the G.F. Mosher, a reliable source, saying this, don't be surprised if Rich Sherman comes to Philadelphia Eagle by next week. Don't. Let me know what y'all think about this one. And was I right or was I wrong? Let me know what y'all think. Like and subscribe. And fly goes fly. And yeah, I'm out.